Hey everybody, BTO Pro here. For this HAX screencast, I'm going to take an element, we're going to fork it, and we're going to make it something that we would use in Elm's learning network. So this will work in anything, but what I did is I searched on webcomponents.org for audio. There's this awesome tag called Paper Audio Player, but it just hasn't been maintained in a while, and we want to make some changes to it. But what you end up getting is this really slick little player. Click to the musician. I'm going to mute the audio itself so I can click around and talk through it. So you get to jump to a different position. And it has really good keyboard accessibility too, so I can hit enter and then I can push forward and backward to step through it. And you also notice it does this cool thing with the text there, so you can still see it. So pretty neat. You can pick different colors. So what I'm going to do now is kind of just going to go about building this and enhancing it with HAX. It's mostly, like a speed test type of thing, quite frankly. So, right, I forked that element. I'm going to get the repo info. We're going to go into where I usually do these. We try to keep all of our elements we're working on in the same area, generally speaking, so it's just easier to get between them. Right, do a power install. Now we have this in place. Keep it under the same namespace. I don't have a problem with the namespace. Look at the power file. Some authoring, descriptive information, dependencies is what I care about. You'll see those are all in the 1x space. I kind of want these to be 2x elements all over the place. So, right, install, save, progress. Yep. Okay. Do polymer just to get that updated more. I'm still riding 1, 7. Icons. Okay. Paper icon button. Paper ripple. A11wise key behavior. Sound useful. Polymer, I didn't just say I want to pick 2x and up though. I said I want that to result to 1. 1 and 1x and up. Make 1 fine. Power install. Save polymer element. I do love my Zosh autocomplete. Okay, let's get that one. Okay. Latest of that. Latest of the ripple. 4. Okay. Icon button. Ooh. Right. Fire icons. 3. Okay. Clean it up. Power JSON a little bit here. Alrighty. Get out of that. Now we have some 2x dependencies in here. Also going to power install save LRN. Oops, it's dashes. LRN. Schema behaviors. And HAX body behaviors. Get materialize CSS styles as well. So I like to mix those in. Okay. And components, and this is a paper audio player. All right, gonna open paper audio player in Sublime. Okay. So here's the first thing I absolutely had to take out. I am not depending on a font from their CDN. It's just not going to happen. Take my schema, these ones. Put those in on top of the ones that they have. Okay. And then we gotta go down. Host attributes, that's kind of nice. They already have area descriptive text on there. So it's a really good example, honestly. It's a very good example of adding accessibility wiring into something. Okay, we want HAX, materialize schema, not doing the other ones at the moment. I might later down the road, but not just for right now. We're getting this up and going. All right, paper audio player. So we've got schema and materialize CSS stuff already in there. Okay. Event listeners and things. There's a ready state. Is there attached? No, there's not attached. All right. Ready state. We're going to basically copy our attached function from video player again. It's good to have an example that you can borrow from constantly. All right, set those properties. It's not going to have a secondary color, I know that. It's not going to have, might end up having responsive, but not right at the moment. And this is what, SRC, I think, is its big thing. Yeah, it's got SRC that it loads into the audio tag. Definitely don't need two-way data binding on this. Okay, one way. Again, don't need two-way on that aspect. Do the spaces still, just so it's a little more readable. Okay, title. Again, I don't like docking and all, dock blocking it that way. Okay, hidden. And I'm mostly doing this because you shouldn't be doing two-way unless you absolutely 100% need two-way data binding. And that would also be implying that that value can be changed by what it's going into. And I don't want hidden influenced, the hidden state influenced by something in paper icon button. I mean, I can't imagine that's even possible, but all right, so now there's the secondary white text. It's kind of nice. Just do that. Okay. And then, okay. Replace those ones. All right. There's also a little replay audio button. That's nice. So there's SRC, title, and color. There's an observer on color. So where is color even being set? I didn't see color used anywhere. I mean, I haven't, there's change color, but it seems to mess with the styling. And there's a property you can pull in that uses color, but I'm not actually seeing color put onto the interface anywhere. It's kind of odd. But it's setting it to, okay, so it's just setting the color to whatever that color is that came in on new value. So that's good to know. So you can actually pass in a color value. So then we can do the wiring with that. Autoplay, preload, like see all of these start to become really useful things to wire into HAX. Time left, no. Current time, no. But autoplay, preload, I mean, I don't really know that I want people to, you know, would you really want to mess with preloading if you're going to get it automatically out of the box? I don't know about that. But so these things down here, we don't want people to be able to set, you know, if there's an error, things like that. Those are kind of internal. Personally, when I do those, I kind of throw a prefix on them or something to imply that they really shouldn't be set by end users. But all right, let's do these ones. Autoplay is so stinking annoying. I don't even think that should be a thing. Yeah, so we're not going to put that in HAX either. I don't want that in there. Okay, so configuration. Let's see here. We got SRC, and that's going to be your source URL for this audio, or for this, yeah, audio file. Okay, text, require it's a URL, validate it. That's all well and good for now. And then this is the title of the track. Title of this sound track. And then primary color should be color, and we're going to change that from the word primary to just color. And color picker is all well and good. URL is good. It's kind of neat. I already had those in place. And we can get rid of that. And then this is a pretty simple one, to be perfectly honest. So I can probably just do this via the quick settings as well. I mentioned in some of the other ones, these start to become a little repetitive, but I can totally see, I do tweak it still in a lot of instances. So it's important to have that flexibility, I think. Okay. So we've got HAX bubbling that up. Let's make sure that this actually, while there's a load, we'll do a Polymer serve open. Polymer serve open gives me my little mini doc site. Demo. Demo is slow. Demo doesn't work with the keys in the same way like it once did. That changed. So that's good to know. Yeah, keyboard keys are not responding in quite the same way after updating all those. But the other aspects are, except it's clicking. Oh, I see. It's actually this whole thing with the buttons that the position and I'm clicking the buttons. So we can pause those. Yeah, you see, it's just kicking it off to start as opposed to giving me the exact position along the way. So to dig into that a little bit more, because I kind of want to just get this into HAX for testing. Okay, so my paper audio player, we're going to copy that. I'm going to go over to HAX, body, power components like before, drop it in there. Then in my demo, back into that auto loader for the source. We're gonna keep that one if we really want to. We can keep that. And then we need audio. Whoops, no, it's paper audio player. Okay, paper audio player will then get auto loaded, and then the other aspect of this is paper audio player. I didn't actually define in the Gizmo. Yeah, I didn't update this. So audio player, we'll actually call this like mini audio player maybe, because it's pretty small. A very small audio player. Good for MP3s. If I could type, that would be awesome. MP3s, sure, we'll still have a play circle because it's that, or actually, I think there is, I'm sure there's ones for music. It would be better to have it be like an audio note or something. Music, library music, there we go, AV music. Video or a cue of music. Yeah, there's a whole bunch with music in the word. I like musical note best there. Okay, back to that. Paste. We're going to say that this is green instead of red. And this is audio. It'll be under media, and this is audio, and the URL is bound to SRC. Okay, that should be the only part I need there, you can't edit the source of it, and you can scale and position it, because I guess we'll just see what happens with that. No, that's not the locally delivered one. I need one locally delivered. There's my URL for that. Serve, get that one open for HAX Buddy. Okay. Go to demo path, Gizmo, make something, a mini audio player. Liking the direction already. Oh, it just naturally works with that. That is so cool. I didn't actually know if that part would work. Now, I am going to need something for accessibility purposes to make sure that doesn't shift too far over. This is the title of my audio file. And now I do need to find an MP3. Okay. Oh, yeah, I could just view the source on these and see what they point to. MP3, there we go. And this is just coming off of this guy's actual repo here. And now a play button shows up because this stuff is so stinking cool. And you see it already knows it's 4 minutes and 36 seconds long. Granted, that is super fast because I am on a really good connection since I'm at a university. Let's try with a different one. That's amazing. I could actually click and I could get the example of exactly what the thing is right here. Oh, and this one actually must have just been something with that demo before. So it is actually letting me click to the right place. That's great. And you can see it transition the color between the text. That is so cool. I really like that effect on this. Let's make it black. Insert. Okay, and now let's make it 25% of width. And we'll make it float to the right. And now I've got a little audio clip there. Small audio, and now it says small audio. I can switch it out to that other MP3. You see the timestamp change, verifying that these just work right here. Let's go with a dark orange. Now we have a dark orange. Let's make it 100% width. Center it down to 75, drop it down below that other one, duplicate it. And that's a neat capability in HAX as well, right? Like I can kind of build this demo out very quickly to illustrate, in part the raw power of what this approach provides. There's my 18-second clip. We're going to make that one red. We're going to put it below this other one. Make this one a little bit bigger. Right, so this all just works. It's pretty stinking cool. And now I'm going to lock this in. Pretty ridiculous. Still, the keyboard very, very cool. So I'm going to push this code up, and now I just built an audio player that will work in HAX, and if it works in HAX, it will now work in Drupal 7, Drupal 6, Elms Learning Network, Backdrop, Grav CMS, and any platform you decide to implement it in. So this is pretty amazing, pretty excited.